Hello, everybody, and welcome to Wallaby Racing League Tier 3 at the mystery round. It is Wallaby's 100th round ever. So it's going to be exciting for Tier 3 here for the mystery round. Unfortunately, we have had technical problems getting the stream started. So we were meant to do the wheel spin, show it on stream. However, we've got itself going. But we are here for the mystery round at Hungary. I am going to be joined tonight by the Cub 9. And
Alright, I'm jumping in lobby now.
however, if you are joining us now, and because we're sitting in the pit lane, we're going to show the wheel spin now on the stream. So let me know as well if the thing's not glitching out. Should be okay this week. So let me show our wheel spin. Yep, I can hear you all good. So the wheel spin for WRL Tier 3. And there we go. If you are just joining us now, we are racing at Hungary for Tier 3. So this is going to be an exciting race this afternoon and tonight. So I'm joined by the Cub 9. How are you, mate?
I am good. Just came off a good race.
Yeah, Tier 4 was just last. So hopefully that went well. As saw you got yourself a cheeky podium.
Thanks for the strategy help, mate. So what do we got? We got Orphanhoof on an outlap right now. Evil Blade is also on... Oh, Unique Throne. Unique retires early. Driver 48 is also on a lap. No, not well, about to start a lap. Rapid Pajala defeated Damo. Right. So,
Unique has a quality head. Thank you for confirming, Goffy. Now, is the stream all good? No real issues? Hopefully everything's okay. Let me know if there's anything I need to change with audio. But for now, we're looking good.
Let's see what Panache can do. So he is the first one on a lap. So I get all my stuff up so I can see what's happening.
Yeah, our stream works this week. Sorry for the problems last week at Imola, but we are back in business so far tonight. As Panache will be the first to cross the line, and he goes with a 17.007.
117.0.
That is a pretty good banker, I will admit.
Very good banker.
And non-stop.
Non-stop. 116.6 is his banker.
That is a good lap from the Williams driver.
Very good lap.
And we have Evil Blade crossing the line with a 17.079. It's a very nice lap from him. And there goes ZK to the top of the times of 15.7. That is a beautiful banker. And holy, that is fast. I think that is almost quicker than last season's Tier 3 pole time, if I can remember correctly.
I think it is.
Because I'm pretty sure the pole time in Tier 3 last season was a 15.6 or a 15.5 set
Driver
by Kano.
comes in. Driver has just started his lap. He must have been validated.
Yeah, he must have been validated, so he's going again. Yeah, he's got 50% battery, so I think he's...
And from what I've heard, driver has fixed his problems with his pedals.
Yes, that's what I heard as well. He's already got... Yeah, I remember that. 15.6 is the current lap record here in Hungary Wallaby, but I have a feeling that it's either going to be ZK or our championship leader, Jacko Rex, that will be taking over
flags at the final corner.
2-3 is going stronger, yeah. It has. There's a lot of... The Tier 3 grid has changed a lot in the last season, that's for sure. Oh, you are very correct.
Driver driver's in harvest mode at the moment, so I don't know if he has pulled out of his lap.
He's down to a lot of batteries, so
No.
we're going to see what he does. Oh yeah,
He
easily.
hasn't pulled out of it yet.
Here we go, crossing the line, and it will be a 17.018.
That is not a bad banker either.
On less ERS and probably slightly more worn tyres. That's a pretty good lap from the driver.
On my quali strat.
Yeah, that's what Damo's
Jacko
doing.
Rex has just started his lap.
Go on board with Jacko, the championship leader, and just to
Huge
Skady out of the first corner, but just to remind you all that this isn't a 100% race and it is double points. So the winner will get a very nice lot of 70 points, I believe. And that's without setting the fastest lap. I'm pretty sure it's 70. Yeah, 70. So 100% at a track no one's had any practice for, with certainty that this is the race. So it's going to be very exciting to see who comes out on top. It'll be interesting to see over the 70 laps around this track.
Jacko Rex purples the second sector. I'm pretty sure he purpled the first sector as well.
Yeah, it's going to see.
He is up on some good time here. I have him going at least a 1:15, low 15.7 at least. Oh, 1:16.6.
Decent banker. Good banker from the
Red Bull driver.
Yeah, championship leader. He's going to want a good race if he wants to maintain his lead, as if he DNFs and ZK does win, ZK will take back that championship lead because of the double points, so it's going to be exciting to see what happens.
So right now, there is only... Who's on a lap? Let's find someone on a lap. Birdie's on a lap. So far, only 9/10 separate the top four at the moment, which, when you think about it, it's fairly close.
Yeah, and it's close at the moment, especially between these guys in the middle here, in the middle of the top 10.
And this is only the bankers as well, so the track's gonna come alive late in the session.
That's fair, Kano. That's fair. As it will spice up the championship a lot as we head into the final few races of the season. There's not long to go this season, as we end in the final week of May as the game comes out on the 31st new F1 24. So championship wraps up in Suzuka in that week before the game comes out, as Flav's making a bit of a mistake there. Well, I think he was on a lap. However, Lime Soda looks like he is pushing on a lap. That's fair. Lime Soda currently in 10th place. I'm pretty sure I don't think he's on a lap, however. I think he's gaining a bunch of fuels, ERS. So Damo, he is on a lap on mediums, and he goes across the line with a 16.4 on softs.
Good lap, Damo. Impressing the TP right now, that's for sure.
No bias in the comments box tonight, as we got both Aston Martin drivers in here, including the TP.
It is. I just realised that it is too.
Panache.
Type N hasn't set a lap yet.
Yeah, so there's still quite a few cars that hasn't set a lap. Reaper, Mason, Duck, Henchman, and Maney. And I'm pretty sure Reaper is now on a lap, so we'll go on board with the Alpine as...
Except for the top two, who do you have, Maxi, for this race?
I reckon probably... I'd say Uffenhoof or Damo. Those guys are very consistent, but I wouldn't put out Taipan if he can set a lap, we can see where his pace is at. But Taipan, he was up there last week, and Imola, he finished second in the race, so he had a very strong drive. So he's a good driver, so we'll see how he can do. But also drivers like Uffenhoof, Non-Stop, and even maybe potentially driver 48, as he is currently on a lap now. However, I think he's 5 tenths down, he's 4 tenths down, so he has lost some time somewhere or made a mistake, and that has cost him a lot of time.
Yeah. He's pulled out the lap by the looks of it because he's on harvest and he's just run wide. He's pulled out of the lap. Yeah, being that he has fixed his pedal issues, from what he was saying to me earlier when we were talking, he did mention that because of the dirt and stuff that was in it, his brake pedal was sticking, which is actually turning his DRS off. So it'll be good to see if he has his old pace back, and it'll be good to see him go for race wins again. Even though he's a part of the rival team, but we won't go there.
Jacko Rex, he's now 3 tenths up on his lap through the first sector, so he is flying at the moment. So he's chucked on another fresh set of soft compound tyres, and he is absolutely flying through the chicane here, getting onto the curbs, extending the track as much as you possibly can without invalidating the course, and we'll see how quick he is, how much up on his time he is in the middle sector. 7 tenths, holy moly. Jacko Rex is on an absolute flyer at the moment.
He is moving. Max Verstappen Jr.
Well, everyone's been calling him the Max Verstappen of Tier 3. Is it going to be rightfully so as he crosses the line of 15.5?
Yes, it is.
Absolutely smashes the Wallaby lap record. That is a new lap record here for now. But Jacko Rex, what a lap.
That is a beautiful lap by Jacko. Who else is on a lap while we're cruising through? Swell's in the pit. Maney's invalidated early in his lap.
And then on a used set. If that was a used set, will not be surprised if he wins. 2 best tracks already gone down. Lap record on Tier 3 WTF. Yep.
Oh, Jala and Maney has spun, or he was letting a car through. He's going very slow through.
He's going on a lap.
There's my old teammate. It's good to see Mason racing back and racing full time.
Oh, it goes very wide through turn 1. Gets a little bit of a snap on the exit, but he will go through turn number 2. In the apex very nicely there. We'll see what his time is in the first sector, how much he's up. Up by 15.5 seconds. However, he's just gone off the track, but he keeps the lap somehow.
Must have been a very slow, 23 seconds off the pace, so a slow banker.
Yeah. So,
Ipen's also on an outlap, so, as is Reaper and Duck Puncher as well. What has Mason got in the tank? He's gone purple in Sector 2.
Tier 1 was what? Yeah, I think it might have been. I'm not sure. Tier 1 last season. I have no clue. You're the Tier 1 ops. You're the Tier 1 driver, so not me, but Mason up to the line at 17.2. Goes 13 fastest. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I had a lap record once as well for like 2 days, and then a Tier 1 driver destroyed it.
Trying to look at the chat.
So the drivers are going to now start to head out onto their final runs, as it is currently, how much time to go? 2 minutes, just under 2.5 minutes. So, Birdie, he's currently on a lap. So we'll go on board.
Reaper, Birdie's ahead of Reaper. I'm gonna sit and watch Reaper's lap. See if he still has the pace in the tank like he used to.
Well, he's 2.5 tenths up, so he's looking pretty good at the moment in the first sector. However, an 18.2, he's got to find some time there. He's currently just under 3 seconds off the pole time that Jacko Rex has set. Bit of an oversteer there. And he might have backed out of his lap, no? As he's still pushing, flat out, going for gold.
What can he do? He's only 800s up?
Yeah.
I think. I didn't see it. All I saw was an 8.
Very wide there. So, and he spun it and into the wall. That is his session done.
Commentator's curse. I'll take that one.
Got into the marbles there, and
Taipan is doing a quick banker.
I wouldn't be surprised either if he does that. I believe so as well in a 18.0. So that's probably a banker as he's now going flat out again. We got Uff and Hoof on a lap.
He's got the ERS turned on now. Yellow flag down at the airpin just before into the. Looks like a Ferrari.
Either stopped the spun. I think he might have stopped to let the other guy. Let his teammate get a bit of a gap in front of him. But Uff and Hoof, he's currently on a pretty good lap. He is 1.38 tenths up on his time. So
very close qualifying, only 8 tenths or just over a second covers the top 10 at the moment.
Yeah, no, it's looking very close at the moment. However, now ZK is on his lap. I didn't get to see how much he was up by. Jacko now through the middle sector. Or just avoids invalidating. 2.8 tenths up on his time. That is insane in itself. So we're going to see him cross the line now, or almost. Uff will be the first to cross the line. He's 3.5 tenths up as Uff and Hoof rounds the final corner up to the line of 15.6. That is a very good lap. Puts it on the front row, but Jacko Rex, what can he do? 15.2.
Just smashes the record again.
Absolutely insane.
What has ZK got for him? Can ZK answer back?
Up to the line now.
ZK answer?
No, 2 tenths off.
Yeah.
Just under 2 tenths off his championship rival. It looks like Jacko's got poles.
Flabs doesn't improve. Lime Soda is pulled out of the lap as he is flashing. Henchman comes around the final corner, invalidated. Evil Blade. Let's see what Evil Blade has in this Ferrari. He is very consistent.
He is a good driver. He did finish third, I believe, in the last season.
Proves tonight.
Very nice lap from Evil Blade. And
very good qualifying.
Twitchy Gaming. Thank you for the follow. Sorry if I pronounced that name wrong, but that is qualifying here for the Hungarian Grand Prix Mystery Round. So there we have it.
You run through it, Maxi, if you want.
Jacko Rex takes pole by a tenth, just over a tenth over ZK, a 15.2. That's insane. And we didn't catch this. Uffenhoff third, Birdie fourth, but driver 48, P5. That is a very good qualifying from driver. We'll see how he goes in the race. Those new pedals working well. Damo 6th, Flab 7th, Panache 8th, 9th is Evil Blade, then 10th is Non-Stop, and then 11th is Lime Soda. And we've got Henchman in 12th, Duck Punch at 13th, Mason 14th, J Swell 15th, Pajala 16th, Maney, Taipan, Reaper, and Unique rounds out our grid. And yeah, Gumbo, thank you for the 8-month resub, mate. That is very appreciating. We are very appreciative.
Gumbo the GOAT.
Yeah, good man. So, any predictions for this race?
Not to be biased, but it'll be good to see ZK stand on the top. But at the moment, with the pace that Jacko Rex has got, I reckon Jacko Rex has this race covered. Not to give him the commentator's curse or anything, but I am hoping, coming from a commentator now, the TP stuff's out the window. I want to see that McLaren of driver 48 on the podium.
He's
He
had
is
two
currently,
podiums, I believe.
he's in a drought. He's been struggling with some races, retiring in the pits like normal, and here we go.
5 red lights for the Hungarian Grand Prix. Lights out.
Lights out and away we go.
Jacko Rex getting a good start. However, Uffenhof getting an absolutely beautiful launch. ZK is getting swamped by Birdie here, as now ZK is going to have the inside line going into turn 1. And I think we've seen someone spinning in the back, but Uffenhof takes second. Driver on the inside of Birdie. He goes up into 4th, and that is the first sector. They're all going through surviving. I don't think anyone's actually spun, so it's Jacko who leads from... Oh, spinner at the back. That's J Swole. The McLaren is round.
Reaper ran wide and hit the curb and lost the back end as well, from what I saw.
Now we're looking at this. Driver 48 is right on the back of ZK here. He's going to go for it on the outside. Surely he sticks it. No, he backs out of it. Not enough space to go for a move at that corner. So he's just going to have to play his cards right. Be patient. And when he finds that opportunity, he can pass ZK. He is on the soft compound tyres, so he is going to be flying off the start. So the McLarens are looking to go for the soft starting tyre. Taipan's round.
Aston Martin Taipan's round.
So the McLaren...
It's a long race, so as long as he keeps his head.
Strong words coming from the Aston TP there, but yeah, 70 laps. we're in store for a long race. As
right now, you go, Maxi.
No, you're good. You're good.
Right now, currently after lap 1, the hard charger in this race is Unique Throne up 5 spots from last. Unfortunately, J Swole is the biggest loser in that lap 1 dash, dropping down 4 spots. Driver up 1. Not many movers on that opening lap.
Yeah, well, Unique. We just saw him going past his teammate there, Pajala. And 70 laps, so 3... Oh, we see driver go insanely wide there. But that could potentially be a 3-stopper. The game just told me 3 stops could be the strat. I'm going to have a look at battery, as Jacko is burning a lot of his batteries, down to 50%. And he is rocketing away. He's a second clear of Uffenhof as we go into the third lap. But Uff is looking pretty nice in second place at the moment. ZK just sitting 7/10ths back. He'll be in the DRS as that gets enabled this lap. And driver is 8/10
Driver hasn't touched his ERS.
He's playing it smart. I think he's a little bit more, and he's got Birdie right behind him. But he's playing it smart and managing that ERS, but it's the early stages of the race. You might want to burn just that little bit of battery to get ahead of your rivals. And considering how he's on the softs, he's going to want to try and make up places and try see if he can get back into the DRS of ZK and close in on him.
From memory though, what the setup is for driver here, because I remember it, if he's using his day 1 setup, which I'm sure he is, I am fairly sure it's very low wings here for him. So that's probably why he's not having to use as much ERS as the others, being the fact that he's got a straight line setup instead of a setup for the corners.
True, Hungary is a very high downforce track. You usually want to run at least 50, maybe 50, 45, 46 wings. That could be the optimal wings. However, I'm not a tier 1 driver, so I have no clue. And I haven't raced here in quite a while. No
Who
real
else?
battles at the
Unique
moment.
up 6 positions now.
Yeah, gets past Henchy, which I take a leaf out of mine because not bidding his battery on the opening lap. That is a smart thing to do, War. As the only battle we got here is Taipan versus J-Swole for the
J-Swole.
wooden spoon. And there goes Taipan up into
J-Swole
19th.
down 5 positions now.
Oh,
But it is a long race. Anything can happen. As we saw some guys get, well, unfortunately crash out on the first lap and come back to finish high in the points.
exactly.
So anything can happen in Wallaby League racing, especially 100%ers.
Yeah, you saw that in Tier 4, that's for sure, just earlier. But it was a very interesting race, and if you are, because why not? We did it in Tier 4, we're going to do it again. If you are a TP that wants to do mid-driver interviews, or like mid-race interviews, like the Sky F1 kind of TP interviews throughout the race, then let us know in chat or in Discord, and we'll send you a party invite, maybe under safety cars or something, as why not?
I reckon we try and have a chat to Driver 48, see how his race is going.
Yeah, maybe not as he's going side by side with Birdie here, and this is going to be an interesting little battle here, going down the hill towards turn 2. Driver's got the inside, Birdie on the outside.
Oh, bit of understeer from Driver.
He goes out wide, and that allows Birdie to push his way through. However, Driver is still not giving up here.
Good job, Driver. I would back out of that.
Smart moves from McLaren TP.
Very smart.
Sits in behind the Ferrari of Birdie.
Defeated Damo goes for a move. No, he did pull out from that view.
Damo's looking close though. He's right there with him. So if they battle a bit more, make another mistake, he could swoop through and take the top 5 as Driver just barely stays within the lines.
Jacko Rex out to a 2-second lead on Offenhof already.
Yeah, sorry, what now? It is not Abyss. We were meant to get Abyss in, however, we've had some issues. And it's me, Maxi Boy, and the Cub 9 commentating for this race. I know we did say before that it was going to be Abyss, but
yeah,
that has changed last minute. But ZK sticking with Offenhof here. He's still in his DRS. We're only 6 laps into this 70-lap race, so still a long way to go. ZK
still
being patient. And they're sitting at very similar battery. Now you're good. What now? Might as well do the predictions now. Just go off these positions and do some beautiful what now predictions as we've got Birdie. Oh, he's forming a bit of a train here.
Yeah, Birdie is usually very quick here, so it's weird seeing him falling off the pace as much as he has during this race. Like, it doesn't help that he is battling with a hard charging Driver 48 at the moment. Oh, Driver, a bit of understeer or oversteer coming out of that last bit of the S's.
Yeah. So not a lot of excitement. Everyone's just following each other at the moment, sitting in the DRS, and we haven't seen too many battles at the moment.
What is going on? What now? Oh, he goes for a move on Birdie and he gets it done. Yes, he does.
Very nice.
The Driver now ahead of Birdie.
Oh.
Hopefully he can pull that 2-second gap in on ZK.
Yeah, Driver up to 4th on the softs. They might not have died yet, so he's still probably on the better tyres than the Ferrari of Birdie. But Driver for now up into 4th place with ZK and Oof sitting about just under 3 seconds ahead of this little bunch of cars. So let's see what Driver can do.
So Driver has gone with the softs, so that explains why he's moving. So right now we have, in the order from 1 to 20th, it's medium, medium. Yeah, medium, medium, soft, medium, medium. Like, the whole grid is on mediums except for 2 on soft and 2 on hard. So Mason Racing and Taipan going for the long run by the looks of things. As Taipan passes Reaper.
Yeah, you're good. Sorry about that. Just talking wrong.
Mummy Maxi. Reaper in the pits.
Is that
Let's
damage?
see. I wonder if it is.
Alright, we've got some what now predictions here. Let me get back on the Twitch stream so I can read this fully before it times out. But we will have...
No damage.
Alright, so he's going on to another set of mediums? It is another set of mediums. So let me get onto the Wallaby Twitch again from my phone. And we're going to read out some of what now's predictions we got here. So, P1, he predicts ZK, the writer. P2, Taipan. P3, Easy Reaper. P4, Maney. P5, Lime Soda. P6 will be Driver 48. 7th, he believes Pajala, the oldie. And then 8th is Henchy. 9th is Unique, the comms god. I agree. 10th is Birdie. 11th is Mason Racing. P12, Evil Blade. Then 13th, Panache. 14th, Labs. 15th, Damo. 16th, Oof. P17, Jacko Rex.
Wow.
That's an interesting prediction.
ZK going for a move on Uffenhof.
Side by side.
And very easy into turn 1, being that Uffenhof doesn't have DRS to defend. But these two battling is helping Jacko pull that lead out to 5 seconds now.
Yeah.
He's just cruising now. Max Verstappen Jr.
In a world of his own.
Yep.
Let me finish his predictions. J Swell, who believes 18th and 19th Duck Puncher, and then P20 Non-Stop. And the Drunk Driver of the race, J Swell, Fastest Lap, and Driver of the Day Driver. Then we got, he believes 10 DNFs, 10 lockups, 2 crashes into the pit lane wall, 3 VSCs, 3 safety cars, comms of the week, Maxi the teenage voice, and Cubs the adult voice comms man. Oh, Pajala gets the first penalty of the race. Okay, gap to leader. I will chuck that up for you, Magic. Where's gap? Leader. Leave it on this for a little bit.
Reaper in the pits again on the softs.
About to get lapped by Jacko.
So wonder what has happened to Reaper.
Something must have happened to him as he's not having a very good race for now. He's almost about to go a lap down, and he might be in AI. He might be having some trouble with his He's currently ghosted. But Non-Stop now on the moves. He's gone past Mason Racing, and he is now up into. However, Mason doesn't back out of this one. He's going to go side by side and gets the move done.
Pushing him wide there. Allowed Unique. Does Unique try? No, Unique pulls out of the move. I thought Unique was going to follow Mason Racing through.
Yeah,
Evil Blade on the back of Panache here. Bit of a DRS train forming behind Driver.
Yeah, he's the train driver.
Thomas the tank engine right now.
Choo-choo! He's still sitting on 100% battery, so he's not burning. He's kind of chilling at the moment. So, does Driver have the pace to potentially finish in the top 5? I know there's still a long way to go, but he's got a lot of... Oh, he's gone very wide.
Very wide.
That allows Birdie to go and say, thank you very much, and pass.
Has defeated. Damo go for a move on Driver as well? No, he doesn't.
Backs out of it. But Birdie burning a bit more battery. So thoughts on the predictions and nicknames. Yep, the predictions are very lovely. What now? We love your predictions, and the nicknames sounds very accurate. That's for sure. Going through the teenage phase, trying to.
I love it.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Maybe next year. Next season will be better.
Next season, mate.
Season 7. Perfect with the new game. As we see, there's not really any battles, however. I'm still in this little train, Mason, Unique, and Non-Stop.
These guys in this little train that is formed are doing very well. They're just staying consistent, not trying to push a move. They're playing the long game.
Yeah.
And the best bit is, being that driver has gone on the start of the soft tyres, it means he'll be pitting a lot earlier than these guys. So I wonder if drivers... Oh, does Damo go for it? Yes, he does.
There's just enough space on the outside. Oh, a bit of a push there, and that might allow Flabs to go through. And Flabs and Driver side by side, but Driver holds on with that 6th place. So maybe the soft tyres. That was a bit dodgy from Driver, I think.
That was a bit of a pushy move.
As Damo's on the inside, but Driver gets past, so that was a little bit pushy and argy-bargy, and that allowed Evil Blade to get past Flabs. So, will we see a potential steward's report? Can't do that, mate. Yeah, it was a bit dodgy from Driver. I wouldn't say it was illegal, but it was a bit dodgy, you might say.
It was a very, very late move. Like, it was... Coming from the Aston TP, being that it was a bit of a... Defeated Damo gave him a bit of a bump on the front straight.
Oh, Damo!
Damo sends it.
Gets him back.
Gets him back with a move. These two are gonna go at it, I reckon.
Yellow flag.
Oh, we got a yellow flag.
It's Lime Soda, I believe, is spun. No.
Yep.
Lime,
no, Flabs. Flabs goes around.
Flabs. And Panache is in the pit, so maybe they made some contact. And that could be Panache with wing damage? I am not sure, but we're going to see. Yeah, well, we're just going to ignore Jacko Rex for now, as he is absolutely dominant.
Yep. So there must have been a bit of contact between Panache and Flabs, as Panache comes in for repairs.
Evil Blade's Driver as well.
So Driver has lost out 2 positions to defeated Damo and Blade here.
I feel that Driver, he has had the better tyres, but now that they're starting to wear, he should have burnt his battery a bit more. As you see, go off the track, but he should have burnt his battery a bit more. They're on 95%. He's been sitting in that 85 to 100% window for the whole race, and that has kind of hurt the drivers like Evil, or it's hurt him against Evil Blade, Damo, Birdie, who have a lot more battery. Uffenhof dropped out of the second for ZK.
Drivers in the pits here. Could we see a retirement, or are we going to see a pit stop?
Not sure with Driver these days, to be honest. As we know, our DNF champion from last season. But no,
he goes for a pit stop, putting on the hard. So he is going to go really long into this race after that stop.
Yeah.
So I reckon he could be doing a 2-stop, or being that we're on lap 14, if he's good on his tyres, he could even take these hards to the end, depending on how bad the tyre wear is out there.
Who's DNF the most this season? What now? I believe it's X-Laps. He's currently DNF the most with 7, but Driver's not far behind on, I think it's either 5 or 6. So
I can have a look in the app if you want.
Yeah, have a look in the app and look at the stats. But yeah, Driver might have pitted a bit too early here. As
Taiping is right on him.
A bit racing. I think around the end of his late second car. Yeah, true.
Big steps.
Jacko Rex is just absolutely flying at the front now. The gap
So
is now 8
looking,
seconds.
so looking at the overall points, like
Wait,
including all the
sorry.
tiers, and right now Jacko Rex actually has a. Let me bring up this. Oops. 55-point lead over Left 4 Dead in the overall drivers' standings.
Wow.
Oh, bit of a lock-up from Taipan there going into turn 1.
Yeah.
Any battles happening? Got defeated Damo only 3/10 off Birdie here.
Yeah, he's not far off from this. This battle's far from over. They're still really close together. Jacko's nickname is T-Rex, and Maxi and Cubs Maxi the Great Emperor Friendly, and Cubs is Lion Roars. Those are some beautiful nicknames. What
I
now?
like it.
We love it.
Right, let's look at this DNF championship and see who's
And
winning.
Damo gets past Birdie.
Who's retired?
So,
Driver and Lucky are. I don't know if that's after tonight, but Driver and Lucky are both tied on 6, and X-Laps is on top with 7 of the retired championship.
Lucky will actually be on 7 now.
Oh yeah, he will be after tonight, which is unfortunate as he is one of my drivers.
Ooh, this battle far from over. Driver is cooking at the moment. War as we see, he's going to go for a move on Maney on those fresh hard compound tyres and just breezes past the Haas and now up into 14th. And Panache on those fresh mediums after making the pit stop, he has set the fastest lap of the race. Yeah, this track is pretty hard on tyres. I think tyre temps is more what you're thinking. What now? I can't remember about where, but tyre temps I know are pretty bad here. They get very hot, that's for sure.
That they do.
So we've got a bit of a teammate battle starting to emerge here as Birdie is about to drop out of DRS from Damo. So will this be a potential swapperoo with Evil Blade and Birdie?
So right now, just a quick penalty update. Only one driver has a pen, which is Pajala, and it's only a 3-second penalty. So these guys are doing well to keep it between the lines. 17 laps in and still only one penalty for track extending, I'm pretty sure. So these guys keeping it clean, keeping it somewhat patient. So it's looking good.
Yeah. Field is starting to spread out a bit more though, as we're getting the treatment of field spread just like in a real F1 race.
Yeah.
However, we haven't had a safety car yet.
No, we haven't.
Yeah, you're right, Goffy, good teamwork. However, I say that, and we have a yellow flag, and it is Reaper, who is going dancing in the gravel trap down at the chicane. But it's back on track, no safety cars, however, he is still a lap down. Which is unfortunate for him, but yeah, great teamwork from the Ferraris. Evil Blade ahead of Birdie, seeing what he can do, using a bit of that pace that he has. I know he's got pace, because he was very good. I think he can back me up on that, Cub. As he was a very good driver, that's for sure.
Evil Blade. Our old teammate from last season.
Yep.
Yeah, Evil Blade has, from what I've seen, he's done well since he's moved back down a tier. He was struggling in tier 2, but it's good to see him back in his comfort, doing what he does best, driving consistently. So it's really good.
Yeah, well said, War.
I agree with that. Well, like during Brazil, like during quali, the tyres were overheating and I had to drop them right down. So, if anything, being that it is a being that it is a clear day, it wouldn't surprise me if the track temps were through the roof in this race.
I think Birdie's boxing this lap. He's got the blue pit light on his telemetry, and he's on 10% battery, so he might want to come into the pit soon and potentially get his battery back up as we see Jay Swell in the pits.
Mace, I just realised why Mason Racing is so quick at the moment. He's actually underfueled. His yellow fuel light is actually on. From memory, as I have been a teammate with him in previous seasons, and I do remember he does like to underfuel the car. But he is also very good at fuel saving, so what he'll be doing now is hoping, being that it's still early in the race, he'll be hoping for a safety car to help with the fuel saving. And then we will, if he can't get that done, we'll see him start to lift and coast going into the corners, and hopefully he can bring that fuel back up.
Whoever Jackson Rex Dan was, I'm pretty sure that's probably Jacko Rex. I mean, if you want to spice things up, you can go into AI and maybe go do that. Go have a go for a pit stop IRL. So spice it up a bit. I think ZK and Uff and Hoof will be happy, as Uff has actually dropped outside of 3 seconds to ZK. So that little battle that was really close to the first 10ish laps. ZK's now starting to break away.
I have a feeling we are 18 laps in, so it wouldn't be surprising if these mediums are starting to drop off the cliff a little bit.
No.
Because from memory, the deg here is pretty high.
Yeah. Or DSQ for being in chat while driving. Yep, that's fair. That's fair, Goffy. That's fair. Birdie's in. He's the first of these front runners to make a move and jump into the pits, so we'll see what tyres he's going to jump onto, as he is a contender for the around that kind of top 5 range. So I think he's going on to hards or medium. He's going on to hards. Exactly. But yeah. Birdie is now on the hards, so he's going to be cooking on those tyres. But Driver, he is flying on those fresh hards. He pitted 6 laps ago, and he passed Henchman. He's 3 seconds ahead, and he's now right on the back of Duck Puncher.
What does he have for the Duck Puncher? Oh,
don't go for it here. He's got him.
Beautiful.
Driver.
Beautiful move by Driver 48 there.
With the moves up into 11th, so says thank you and goodbye to the Wallaby owner, one of the league owners, and is now up into 11th place. And he's going to chase down... About to say Driver's going to chase him down as... Never mind. I think I've had
that
lag moment. Sorry. On my screen,
Driver...
he went straight off the track.
On my screen, he did, on that final part of the S's, he did hit the inside here. Does
Driver now on the inside of as I've been disconnected. Oh, that was great. But yeah, I'll need an invite. Okay. That is.
I'll accept that.
Still here.
Where are you?
Yeah. It's getting a bit crappy. In a second. No, you're good. True. I think it's... problem. This fixes itself as... Need to...
Hey.
Hang on. I don't need to know. Apparently the stream's crashing itself. How bad is it? Because I need this to fix itself. Once this loads, I can then get back into the game. How bad's it? Guys, is it really bad? If it is...
See, I've got no.
Yeah, hang on a second. Can my Discord work? I need to get on Discord just so I can see. Looks better now, okay. Keep updating me if it's really bad. Then we'll find something. Find an alternative.
Alright. So driver now, just a quick update, guys, if you guys can still hear me. Driver is up in 9th. So he's gotten non-stop as well. So Birdie's also pitted. Birdie's done his first pit stop. Let me up pit stops.
Alright, I'm back in. Let's hope this is fixed itself once it wants to.
We have, so pit stops are Driver, Birdie, Panache, Duck Puncher, Henchman, and J-Swole, and Reaper has done 2 pit stops.
Is the stream a bit better now, guys? Hopefully
It's
it
still
is.
laggy a bit from what I can see, but it's not too bad.
You're a lot clearer on my end now, so I think my internet's fixed its little...
Yeah, there we go, it's fixed
Spaz.
itself now. Zolpenhoff got fastest lap, I did not see that pop up.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was me glitching it, because it's saying that it was from earlier and then just registering it now, but he's got a fast lap on this time.
But it's still telling me that Panache has fastest lap.
All good now? Alright, cheers, coffee. Oh.
Alright, so Panache, according to my leaderboard, Panache has the fastest lap.
Yeah, I
Of
think
the race.
Panache does have the fastest lap. He said it on the fresh meetings before? I think I'll double check. There's a...
So ZK is 14 seconds behind Jacko now.
Yeah, it is.
So Jacko is pushing hard.
Oh, Oof is in. He's looking to undercut ZK. So Oof and Hoof comes
So
in.
ZK has to push and he has to respond this lap. He has the gap. So he's got to...
Driver might undercut him here. However, he's at the end of the pit lane, so he should be right. But we'll see. As Driver
Who
comes
wins
down
the race?
But
and
Driver was a
Wolfenhoff
lot
just
closer.
beat him. Yeah. What can Driver give to Off now?
Yeah. Hards, I don't know. There's still a long way to go in this race.
There's still a very long way.
Going to take a pee. Well, he can do that. He is 13 seconds in the lead. So we'll see the gap drop to about... Oh, and Driver has been cooking a little bit too hard as he picks up...
Gotta say though,
A
it's
penalty.
only the second. It's only the second penalty in 25 laps. So not too bad.
Drivers have been very good tonight.
He is doing very well tonight.
And you know who is doing well? Unique, who's up to 5th.
Yeah.
And he's in the DRS of Damo. The man that had a quali ban is now making inroads on this
Unique up.
top 5 battle.
Unique is up 15 positions. Evil Blade's up 6. And Mason Racing also up 5. So we've got guys moving. Yes, we do have pit stops happening right. Well, we did have some pit stops happen. But still, that is still a pretty good feat of get 15 game positions. So he's moving.
Yeah. So when does ZK decide to box? This is going to be interesting now because Oof pit earlier. So he's going for that undercut on the AlphaTauri. However, we're going to see when ZK boxes because he's going to come out either just ahead of Oof or behind.
Do we see Jacko Rex box here? No, we don't. So will ZK respond to when Jacko boxes, or will he box now, being that he does have that 25-second gap to Evil Blade? Yes, or...
Yep.
Yes, ZK's in. As Taipan also gets a penalty. Oh,
ZK. Bit of a drift in the pits there. Showing off. Knew he was being watched. But Evil Blade stays out on the medium tyres. So he's going to stay out one more. So is Damo and Unique. But now, where does Oof come out here? He might just stay ahead.
no.
I think ZK's just going to stay ahead. Oh, I think
had
he's got
the,
him. Here we go.
I had the gap.
And
I
he's
had the
going to
gap
be on
set
the
to the leader.
outside. Oof goes off the triggers, they make contact! And that is them both in the wall, I think! Oh my words! Oof and ZK! That is huge, and that is a safety car right after they pit! And ZK, I think he's got damage, but he's pitted, and that has cost him. I think he's got damage. So these cars up ahead, Damo, Evil Blade, and Unique, they can pit now and just gain 2 free spots.
Wow.
Oof and Hoof might be in a bit of trouble.
Jacko Rex with the free pit stop now.
Yeah, Jacko. I think he was going to have a free pit stop anyway. But yeah, he's got that pit stop now, and we'll most likely see Evil Blade come into the pit. Same with Damo and Unique. But I think Oof and Hoof and ZK will. That might be something that the stewards will have to look at. You reckon?
I actually didn't see it. I was watching what was happening down the back.
Yeah.
And then I saw the yellow flag thing pop up and then the safety car. So Unique Throne also pits. This helps him. Do we see Driver come in? No, we don't. So Driver stays out here. That will push him up to 3rd.
No, he might be 2nd? Yeah, he'll be 2nd.
Oh yeah, Blade's pitted as well.
But this does help Evil Blade and Damo and Unique, as they were behind. Yeah, they were behind Unique. No, not behind Unique. They were behind Oof. So these guys here, this trio, they were behind Oof and ZK, and now they get a free spot as ZK changes his wing. Oh, and he has to sit. And where's Panache double stacks as Nonstop's retired on track? What has happened to Nonstop? So we've got our first retirement. Oh my god, what the hell?
What?
Did anyone just see what I just saw? Nonstop's car was upside down in the fence on my screen.
Yeah, I just saw that on the stream. No,
what have I just seen? Well, something's happened to Nonstop and he's glitched through the barrier. He's now out of the race. That is going to be a clip. Oh my god. Oh my god. What now? Like, he predicted a, a pit lane crash. And it has happened. Oh, that is hilarious. Quick penalty update for you all though. OAS driver 48 with 3 seconds, Taipan with 3, and then we got Pajala with 3. So only 3 drivers getting penalties so far. 28 laps in. We still have 42 laps to go in this race. So still a lot that can happen from here on in. Oh, did he actually do that? Oh, good man. Did what Dark Phoenix was doing with the lap cars, but Reaper can now chase down the queue and get back into this race. That is good sportsmanship. That's what we love to see from Jacko Rex.
So a few guys have actually underfueled here. Reaper's in the yellow. Maney's in the yellow. This does help Mason.
Because he was underfueled, wasn't he? Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
So he'll be able to chuck on the lean mix and get back up to the optimal fuel window. He's jumped up into 7th. But this... Okay, he'll be a sitting duck. Are you talking about driver? Yeah. He will be a sitting duck. Well, you are right. As he's going to have Evil Blade on fresh mediums. And also Damo and Unique. But I think driver wants to go long in this race and hope for another safety car a bit later to jump on mediums or even softs, depending on the lap.
I reckon driver might be trying the strat that I did in Brazil for the Tier 4 race, but I started on the mediums and unfortunately had to pit early, but I took those hards a pretty long way So hopefully he can do the same, chuck mediums on, keep the good track position that he has now, and bring it home.
Yeah. There's Reaper. Pits. Taipan's in the pits, so he's done an interesting strategy. He's decided to come into the pit a lap after the safety car has been out. I think 2 laps.
28 lap old hards. He did well.
That's good.
Going to the mediums.
Yep. Mediums for Taipan. But he'll drop down to 18. Oh. There's ZK. So he's got pace, we know that. We're going to see him and Uffenhof have to make a charge back through the field.
Yep.
Brazil is a good track for tyres. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. As the safety car might be in this lap next, depending on if hopefully they can wait for
Reaper.
yeah. GG. Says Jacko Rex. Who's in chat and this is what Verstappen probably does.
Yeah, during his iRacing stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, safety car is this lap or no? Will we wait one more lap to allow
One more lap.
Yeah, one more
Unless
lap.
it's going to come in really late.
Nah, I think they'll let one more lap to allow Reaper to catch back up, which is good for him. He'll be able to catch back up after the unfortunate scenes that went down for the Alpine driver, but he'll be able to catch back up to the queue and actually have a race, as he's had a pretty lonely race down the back up until this point. But 30 laps in, 40 to go, he gets to have a race, and that's what he would be happy with. And probably all the Alpine fans as well. Let's have a look at game positions so far. So the biggest winner, Unique, up 15 spots from last, and
He only lost one position in those pit stops.
really,
Yep. He was up 16 when the pit stops came.
oh, that would have been driver staying out, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it's going to happen, but driver is going to want to hope for a good restart and try and get close. Enter in the session. Yeah, he's here. If anyone drops out, me and Cub can also invite people back to the lobby. But no one said anything in chat, so I think we're good. I think I've got most of this grid added anyway, from when I used to race here, so I think we're good.
So ZK all the way down in 10th. As the safety car comes in this lap.
Yeah. So,
Would we see a comeback from ZK here?
yeah, ZK and Offenhof, they're down outside the top 10. ZK just hanging on into it. Jacko Rex, when does he decide to go? We'll have driver 48 right behind him. He's going to want to stay close to him. However, I have a feeling Jacko will be able to run away on those fresh hard tyres. So when does he decide to go? Driver on the inside here. He's getting real close to him. Jacko leaving it late. He goes, but unfortunately, driver gets caught napping. And now he'll have Evil Blade on the charge. So it's Jacko leading from driver, from Evil Blade, from Damo, Unique, and Lime Soda side by side. Lime Soda up into 5th place, gets past
Beautiful overtake.
Unique. Yeah, that was a good move.
Oh,
Mason
Birdie
now.
and Mason. Or that allows ZK up. No, little Flabs. He's
Birdie.
able to get up the inside of Birdie as well, but he isn't able to make the move stick.
This little pack staying close as Driver is absolutely holding Evil Blade up. He goes very deep, and Evil Blade with the switchback of Dreams, and now is up into second place. Oh,
Evil
we got a yellow
Blade
flag.
doing what he does.
That's
Who
Jace
is
Wall.
it? It's a McLaren. Jace Wall.
This one goes round. As we see now Uffenhoof on the back of Duck Puncher. He's going to want to get past him as ZK gets past Birdie, and Birdie's been spun around.
Another yellow flag.
Yeah, that's Birdie. Birdie spun.
That is unfortunate. Birdie was making moves after that restart.
He was. He was looking in a really good position. Unfortunately, he has lost out. Wish we got hungry and hungry. Love the puns from Meowcat as Mason racing with a huge slipstream on the outside, and he is going to go for the move, and unfortunately it does not stick, and that allows ZK to fight through. But
Up
side by side.
What does ZK have as he goes around the outside of Mason Racing? Can he hold it there? Yes, he can. Beautiful overtake by ZK. Ballsy, but I'll take it. Beautiful.
Taipan's going to go for it on Duck Puncher side by side through this corner. That's not where you want to go. And he gets ahead of Duck, but Duck has to weave off back out of that. As wasn't the most ideal space for a move, but he's now up into 11. Ooh. Maney getting a penalty. So these guys are all really close, as I didn't notice this, but as I was spectating the others, Drivers dropped down a bit. So Lime Soda and Damo have got past, but Unique, unfortunately, has had to sit behind. He's just still sitting behind Driver. He's probably saying, get a wriggle on, get going.
Getting in the big hurry up into the final corner as Jacko Rex steals the fastest lap back on the hards. What does Unique have? Driver goes defensive early, and Unique just goes... Oh, they're fighting for it.
Driver on the inside, Unique on the outside.
Oh, Driver loses the back end.
Oh!
And Unique's like, thank you very much, mate. I will take that position and I'll keep it nice and warm for your return.
Yeah, that's allowed ZK and Flabs to get past. So, with even Uffenhoof, ZK now on the back of Little Flabs, and Uff is not far behind too. So, the comeback is most certainly on for ZK and Uff in this moment of time.
Oh, Driver drops another position, I think.
Yep. I think he should have pitted under that safety car.
So do I. I get going the long run, but this track, being especially with the field as close as it is at the moment, I would have pitted.
Yeah, he's got two sets of mediums as well.
You're not wrong, Warlord. Driver does have that straight line speed there, which
you did call it from the start.
Allowed him to stay with Unique, but unfortunately, because of the lower wings, he couldn't have the gripper out of that first corner to get the drive to stay with Unique. Whoa. And with that as well, Jacko Rex sets another fastest lap.
Yeah, we've just seen Flabs, the Alfa Romeo, now up into 5th place, and ZK on the outside of Unique. Unique's flashing a bit. He's burnt quite a lot of his battery. He'll have the outside, but ZK will have the inside. They touch, but ZK is now up into 6th place.
ZK is on the move.
Oh, and Oof as well.
Oof and Hoof and ZK moving.
So, Oof and Hoof now up into 7th place. Cruz, the TP of Alfa Romeo, will be happy as he's got his drivers in the top 5, both of them. Jacko leading by 5 seconds. He is... I think what helped him is having the roadblock of Driver behind. It just keeping Evil Blade and Damo at bay, and he's obviously burnt a lot to try and get that fastest lap. But
Jacko
Jacko
Rex
Rex.
out to a 5.3 second lead in what? 4 laps? 5 laps?
About four,
How
five
long ago
laps.
did the How long ago did the safety car come in?
About 4 laps ago, I think. Yeah. There's Henchy and Driver in the pit, so drivers decided it was a good idea to pit and get off those hard tyres and jump onto a fresh set of, I'm assuming, what will be mediums, but we'll see. It is mediums.
Yep, I see yellow.
Hench's got
What
wing
does
damage.
Henchman... So Henchman jumps on the hard now as well. I don't know if he... Is that 2 sets of hards that he's just used?
I'm not sure. Let me look at the race director real quick. We've seen... Oh, Reaper! I've just noticed this Reaper, who was a lap down.
He's now 12th.
He's just gotten a pen. But he's up to 12. Good on him. Good on
Birdie
him.
goes for a move on Reaper.
Oh, stays out of it.
Looks like he pulled out. It looked like he pulled out to make the move.
Maybe he was thinking about it.
But Birdie is giving him a huge hurry up through the S's here, though. Could we see him go for a move into this corner coming up? He burns some ERS, he moves out from behind.
Oh,
He
dive
goes for
bomb!
the move. Oh, they go side by side.
Reaper's still there.
Bit
on
of
the
it.
inside.
Oh no,
Archie
bit of
Marchie.
understeer.
And Reaper says, thank you very much. I'm going to keep my 12th place.
Reaper's like, this is how the real men race, little man. Get back behind me and keep on learning.
Pajala versus Maney now. Maney on the outside. Gets past Pajala. However, the Minister of Defence, as we know in Wallaby Racing League, is side by side. And Pajala holds on for now.
Oh, we've got a yellow flag. Who's
Duck
that?
Puncher side by side still. Look at this. Maney and Pajala going at it still. As Maney has to settle for 10th for now. But I think something...
Yellow flag was Reaper.
Oh.
What happened there?
He spun or had a
He's
half
still
spin?
must have. Another yellow flag up ahead.
Who is it?
Don't know. Driver just... Oh no, J-Swell.
Might be
I don't know
Joe
who
Swan.
that was.
Who knows? But Birdie, he got ahead of Reaper in the end, so something... Oh my god, what a save from Birdie! Absolutely drifted the rear end out of that corner and somehow managed to keep his car. ZK Nothenhoff just keeping within DRS of ZK. As ZK is now closing in on these Alfa Romeos and drivers out of the race!
Oh no!
And that is... Oh, and he spun and hit the wall. That's going to be a safety car? No. Not even a safety car for that. But unfortunately, the McLaren of driver 48 has retired from the race. Sir Revenox Discord. I don't know if the bot works, so if we can try and get an owner to send an invite into an invite link into here.
Could we get an interview from driver and see what happened there?
Wanna try and
Or do
message
we
him
have
and
to
see if we
wait
can get an interview?
for safety car?
Well, we might be able to get an interview. As the gap's pretty close, we could get an interview from driver. However, let me message him on Xbox saying, if you want to do an interview.
I'm just going to invite him.
Just invite him to the party, see what happens.
Let's get an interview from the McLaren TP and the man
Driver.
himself.
We want to get an
48.
interview with you. Do you want to join our party just for a little bit? So, here we are. McLaren TP, driver 48. Driver, how's your race been? I know, unfortunate end for you to retire, but what happened there and how are you feeling up until that point?
You might not need to repeat that because he's muted for some reason.
Oh, sorry. But, so driver, unfortunate end to your race then on lap 38. What happened? What happened?
Oh, just trying to make up some time because the hards had clearly died off, and unfortunately I didn't have another set because they were actually kind of good. I was enjoying that, and then hooked it on a curb. She oversteered, tried to turn into it, and all it did was just flick me in a spin and next thing you know, the rear tyre on the McLaren is 6Ks over the fence.
Oh, unlucky. Yeah, but how do you think your race was going up until that point? As you were looking pretty good, you had some really good pace on those softs, and even when you got onto the hards originally, you were absolutely flying.
Yeah, pace was really good, surprisingly, considering we didn't know what the track was. Good to say, all the gear's working properly now, so my true pace can finally be utilised. But for the race, it was pretty good. Had a lot of pace in it, and I was looking for a podium, but in the end, it wasn't meant to be, and we'll just come back next week and try again.
Just sorry to cut you off there. ZK goes for a move on lime soda and he gets it done. So that puts ZK up to P5 on his comeback drive.
Anything you
Yeah,
want to say?
ZK is going to be one to watch, I reckon. He's really got some good pace at the moment.
He had that incident with Uffenhoof, but since then, on that safety car restart, he is absolutely flying and cooking. He's going to want to try and get back up in a second. But do you want to say anything to driver, Gub?
I was cheering for you.
I heard. I was listening, don't worry.
No,
Yeah.
it's awesome to see you back on pace again, mate. Like being that we are good friends, putting up with your whinging about having to retire and not having the pace, but now that you got it all sorted, it's good to see you back and fighting again. But unlucky on the retirement, and
Yeah,
hopefully
good.
you can come back strong next weekend.
Yeah, it's good seeing you on comms as well. Should do it more often.
All right, mate.
Well,
Have
have fun.
have a good rest of the race, and well, enjoy the rest of your race and see where your other driver finishes.
Yep, will do.
See ya. Nice little interview there.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, unfortunate for driver, as he had some really good pace. Unfortunate that
He
I
had
think
very good pace.
might have been pushing just a little bit too hard, and unfortunately that puts him out of the race. Going for that DNF, as no longer having. He's now got Lucky as his rival for the DNF Championship.
Yeah.
As I think him, Lucky, and
X-Laps are
X-Laps
tied.
are all tied on 7. That is going to be huge to cover over the next few races on Sunday. So, and if X-Laps does any more races in Tier 1. But, yeah, keep going with this race. Is there any other Tier 3 team principals in here? I don't think there is. No, Duck Puncher. But,
I've got Goffy in here.
Goffy's here too. If he's not... Nice autocorrect, sure was. Nah. If it's a bit... Is it any better? I noticed I had little issues before, but it feels a bit...
Yeah, it's a bit laggy.
Yeah, it was a little bit sketchy before. I think it should hopefully fix itself. As we see
Do a quick
Uffenhoof.
speed test. Do a quick speed test on your phone.
Yeah, I might do one in a second. Uffenhoof side by side with Lime Soda, and now up into 6th place.
Is moving along with ZK, so I have a feeling these two are gonna find their way back onto the podium soon, as they do have the fresher tyres as well, I think. Let me bring the tyres up.
Yeah,
I know everyone is on
I think Jace had a wing change.
so ZK has these hards working really well as he crawls up to the back of Little Flavs now. Chasing him down for 4th.
Still a long way to go in this race. Or anything can happen. Jace could make a comeback and get back up into the points. As Maney gets overtaken by Mason. Has the stream fixed itself? Guys, hopefully it has.
It's still a slight lag, but it's not too bad now.
Okay. Thank God, it's being very minor.
It lagged on my end. I don't know if it's just my Twitch app, but when you switch really fast, that's when it tends to lag a fair bit.
Yeah, I'll go a bit slower now. This Jace was pace like in this tier. He hasn't done many races for World War, I'm pretty sure by what I know. As he was, he joined the league, I think just over a month ago now. I don't know too much, but he's been a good driver. He recently got given the full-time McLaren seat, so he's just driving his best to try and get points. As Jacko's leads now up to 8 seconds over Evil Blade.
Jacko Rex is flying.
He honestly is.
If only we could put the number 33 on that car.
Well, I'm sure Jacko will certainly be in a higher tier after this season, that's for sure. Cough, cough, tier 1.
Nah, definitely tier 2.
At least tier 2, honestly. At least. Him and ZK.
Yeah.
ZK will definitely be going, and so will Jacko.
Do we have... Everyone's fairly... After that safety car restart, everyone's starting to... Oh, Panache goes for a move on Taipan and gets it done. Now that everyone's starting to spread out now, trying to... Finally found their spots on the track, it's starting to get to that boring F1 race style, where once everyone spreads out, there is nothing.
Yeah. Tier 4 was a bit more exciting, I feel.
Tier 4 had a bit of everything in it.
A lot more safety cars.
How many
as
safety?
well.
Yes,
I
lots
think
of
he hit
safety
the maximum.
cars. I'm pretty sure we did.
So, yeah, everyone's just sitting in that. Oh, Mason picks up a penalty.
Thing.
Yeah. Might have a look at the penalties.
Do we have?
Yeah.
So Pajala now has 6, Mason Racing 3, Taipan 3, Maney 3, Henchman 3, Reaper 3, and J-Swell 3.
So I reckon we'll see a few more with pins by the end of this.
So only 8 penalties in 44 laps. That is not bad. These boys are doing really well.
Yeah, they're actually doing really well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can't remember. But there was something around there. But yeah. A lot to come though, as overalls, Red Bull will be looking pretty good. I'm pretty sure Dark Phoenix took out Tier 4. And my Jacko pretty set to take out Tier 3. I think
the only way Jacko Rex is losing this one is if he goes to pit and hits the wall.
It does a non-stop and his car goes on its side into the barrier.
Yeah. So J Swole is 8 seconds off of Reaper. Like the gaps now are, I think the closest gap right now is 5th and 4th. Everything, Taipan and Panache as well. So the rest is out to like 9/10 to over a second.
Yeah, ZK
so not much happening.
Has now, him and Little Flabs have kind of pushed themselves a bit further ahead of Uffenhoff, as they're now ahead of him in the DRS. So Uffenhoff is out of DRS. So it's now ZK and Flabs. And Flabs is going to want to push a little bit harder if he wants to catch Damo and get into his DRS, which will help him to defend.
See that we're coming into the 18-lap lifespan of these tyres now, so these mediums will start to drop, and these and then the hards are gonna start coming on very shortly.
You're gonna see
talking about the hards
time through here.
Yeah, talking about the hards, Pajala and Duck Puncher are the ones on the oldest set of hards, 24 laps and 20 laps.
Yeah, Duck Puncher, his tyres aren't looking, he's looking pretty pacey still. He's burnt all his battery basically, but with 24 lap old hards, he might be trying to stick these tyres out just for a little bit longer to then jump onto the mediums and go to the end.
Could even be trying to hold these hards out for softs as well.
Yeah, softs could be. I don't know, how many laps did Driver do? Didn't he do around 15 laps on the softs?
15 or so. Panache has done 13 on his softs, and he's only just starting to fall off the back of Taipan now.
Okay. He's still in that DRS
So,
just.
Yeah, just in that DRS. I reckon Panache will get him out at like now. Panache is just fallen out of DRS to Type N. So now, except for 8th.
Oh, speaking of Taipan,
5th.
just got another
Oh
penalty.
no. So what's that? 9
Six-
penalties now.
6 penalties for 6 seconds for Taipan, but 9 overall for all the drivers.
Lime Soda is also on 20 lap old tyres.
Yeah, so Lime Soda held out for that extra lap longer, but ZK is now, he's right on the back of Flavs. If he just gets that little bit of an edge through this section, as you see Flavs making a little bit of a mistake, has some micro correct himself there, but ZK just stays within the track limits, I think, but he might be able to have a go at
ZK
Flavs
late
down
on the brakes.
Yeah, down that main straight, he might be able to get past. Easy on the throttle.
What does ZK have? Little Flavs doesn't have DRS on that mode.
Burning. He's burning. But Flavs is burning his battery as well. ZK on the inside.
ZK up the inside. Gets him.
However,
But
Flavs
Flavs goes for the switchback of dreams.
side by side.
ZK has the perfect line for this corner right on the inside, which
Gets
allows him
past
to take 4th, and now the chase on Damo starts. These guys are on equally worn tyres as well. Damo is good when it comes to tyres though, so it would have been all ducks speeding in the pit lane.
I was about to say ducks in the pits, going onto a different set of tyres, but that's going to hurt his race. Just that little bit more. Jumping onto the mediums, he's going to take these most likely to the end from here. You reckon? Unless it's a safety car. Which it is tier 3. I'm not saying tier 3 is bad. However, there's been a few races this season where we've had safety cars right towards the end where people can just jump onto the softs and it's headless chicken time till the end.
So ZK gaining a little bit of time on Damo here.
It is. Damo just still sitting nice, 2 seconds ahead. It was a little bit, it took quite a few laps for ZK to end up passing Flavs.
Which kind of hurt him in a way, when you think about it.
Yeah, Flavs is still within that DRS, so he's hoping that he can just stick with the DRS and hope that he can be pulled along by ZK and get a little bit closer and pull him away from Uffenhoff, who's still in that range as Unique gets past Lime Soda and moves up into 7th place. So it looks like Unique is
making those hearts work really well. They're 21 laps old. Lime Soda's on the slightly older tyres, but being that it is on 21 lap old tyres, and from what drivers said, the hards wore out fairly quickly for him, so these guys are doing something right to keep these hards somewhat competitive. Same with the medium runners. They've kept their mediums competitive with these hards as well. And they're 21 lap old mediums.
We've got a potential 3-way battle starting to form here. We've got Maney, Reaper, and J-Sol. Now, this is the battle for 1 point. However, it's double points. So that is equal to 2 points. So, points and points.
Maney's still struggling for fuel. His yellow fuel light's still on.
He hasn't burnt any of his battery as well, so he's probably saved a lot, and he's also maybe underfueled just that little bit too much in that safety car earlier on. Hadn't really helped him. As Jack Eric's about to cross the line where we got 20 laps remaining. Oh no, wrong Red Bull. My bad. Not that far ahead, as Maney goes off the track and lets J-Swell and Reaper through. So that's Reaper now up into 15th. However, J-Swell
loses out 2 positions.
Yeah, he went wide and he just didn't want to have a dodgy re-entry and just let them both through.
Yep.
Oh, Pajal was spun.
No.
That was unfortunate as he was sitting nice in the top 10.
Oh.
And that has cost Pajala a lot of time. 24 lap old hards. That has erased all the work that he put in to get himself into that P11 position. And now he's down to 14th with the spin.
Offenhoff is just catching up to the back of Little Flavs now, so he has lost out a little bit of time to ZK.
It also seems that Damo might have that little bit of extra straight line speed over ZK, as ZK got the gap down to 1.3 seconds, and it gained quite a lot down that main straight.
By the looks, from when I last looked at Damo, his battery, he has burnt a fair bit of it, so he may have burnt his battery down that straight.
To try and keep the gap to ZK and keep him out of the DRS. However, ZK, he might have worked his tyres just that little bit better than the Aston Martin, as he is getting closer and closer to the DRS of defeated Damo.
So ZK just lost a tenth out of, made that 2 tenths.
I think he hit
3 tenths out of the chicane.
Yeah, he tried extending the corner, and this is just from my experience, but with that curve on that outside on the exit, I can't hit it. I don't know why, it just loses me so much time. So I don't
lose
really,
back end if I hit it.
I just try to avoid it, and I have to do it. But ZK, I think he might have used it just that little bit too much of onto the grass, and that cost him quite a bit of time, as he's going to burn a bit of his battery. He's got to save though, as you now see Uffenhoff, he's burning, he's going to go for the move on Little Flavs into turn 1, side by side.
And he gets the move done. Can Little Flavs get the switch back? Uffenhoff covers.
Yeah, so up into 5th place, took him a few laps after ZK. And now in the open yard. You are right, War. However, we have a battle brewing up here. Pajala, Reaper, and J-Swall, as J-Swall gets an electrifying exit out of the corner at the end of the middle sector.
Can he keep it there? No, he can't. He's in an Alpine sandwich at the moment.
Bit of contact there, but I can assure you that Reaper's going to be putting in a lot of teamwork to try and keep
3 wide.
3 wide. Duck Puncher's now going to try and go past Reaper here. And it's going to be Duck on the inside, Reaper in the middle, J-Swall on the outside. As J-Swall goes a little bit wider, and both Alpines
are a little bit wide.
Yeah.
On corner entry. I think Alpine's just made a bit of contact going into that corner as Duck looked for the outside move.
Reaper has the edge over. Oh, it goes wide, Duck. So pushing just a little bit harder than he would have liked, probably to try and get ahead of his teammate. Oh, Duck, don't go for it. Don't go for it into there. That was risky, and I mean insanely risky. These two are losing out by battling each other. Surely they're in a party with each other. And Duck's like, hey, can I get past here?
They're both using up so much ERS here.
Yeah, and there it goes. He finally gets it done.
Reaper finally gives the position to the TP.
Yeah.
So hopefully this allows Duck to have a crack on the fresher tyres, have a crack at Pajala, which it does.
Oh, and we know Pajala is the Minister of Defence of League Racing. I did make that comment earlier, as he stays ahead. Oh, Duck! What a save.
Duck's struggling with those mediums at the moment by the looks of things.
They're new as well. As Maney's now joined this battle. Oh, they make contact, McLaren of J-Swall and Maney says thank you very much. 26 lap old hards. Up into 17.
Huge battle. These guys are battling hard. Duck Puncher and Pajala here.
Oh, ZK's on the back of Damo now.
Oh, he is too.
So, ZK has found the time and the pace, and he's now right on the back. Let's just drive a lead him.
Duck Puncher gets past Pajala going into through
Oh,
the
he
S's.
Wasn't able to catch that. Watching ZK, but good move from Duck as he's struggling again. And Panache is now pitting on those softs. 21 laps. He did a very good stint on them. And he's now going to jump onto softs again to go to the end.
Just watching ZK's on board, it seems, and his telemetry through the S's, he seems to be struggling a lot.
Ah, yeah.
So he must have like a lower wing setup. I know he will be using Oxcello's setup, so I'm not sure what Ox runs here, but seems that he just can't get those S's right.
Yeah.
Doesn't help but tyre where
Might just have enough battery to go for the move on Damo here. He's going to go for it on the inside of turn 1.
Oh,
gives him a bit of a nudge.
Damo turns in on him a little bit there, but gets a good switch back. They go side by side down the straight, and defeated Damo takes the position back.
Now, I am good friends with ZK, we both are, but we've also got Damo on our team, so it's kind of, it's not really a win or a lose in terms of whoever gets out this one. But however, Damo, he's been a very good driver. He's had a difficult start to the season, but he has been driving really well, and he's been a very good driver ever since the start of even last season. He's a very consistent driver, and I've raced with him before for a whole season in Wallaby last season, and he's a very clean, respectful, but also very quick and consistent driver, and he's not afraid to back down. That's for sure.
No.
And that's what you want in a driver, and I think that's probably why what drew you to picking him in the draft. There's Jacko Rex pulling out these Max Verstappen gaps, 17 seconds. Holy crap. Evil Blade cannot do nothing, as Jacko's actually lapped these back markers now. This little battle here from down to, or even Panache down to J-Sol, Jacko's actually lapped them.
I'm going to have a look at this. The way Jacko is driving this Red Bull, I swear it is on realistic performance.
Let's actually watch a lap with Jacko. You can see he is no assists. Jacko Tier 1. I think the owners will make that decision for next season. He's going to get 7 wins in a row.
I'm going to have to quickly back out because my game is frozen on the race director.
Okay, if you need to do a quick restart, that's okay. We'll get you back in. Let me know when you're back online and I'll get you back in. But Pajala now into the pits on the soft tyres as Evil Blade has decided to make a pit stop. And oh my god, the Cubs left. So, Evil Blade now jumping onto the soft tyres, so he's going to go to the end. As ZK gets past Damo. Oh, Damo with the switchback. They're going to go side by side. ZK will have the DRS. And there we go. So, that is... yeah. Damo down to third. ZK back up into second place, however. Evil Blade did pit, so he's going to get that undercut. And Uffenhof is not far away from these two as well. And I'm pretty sure Pajala's just been lapped by them. But Flavs did also make a pit stop, so he's jumped down to 8. So Blady on the softs. Yeah. 22.9 now. It's going to be like 23 in a second. War.
I'll be able to join off
Oh yeah,
one of them.
not one of them.
Joining a Evil Blade.
It's going a bit laggy again. Hopefully it fixes itself.
Oh, I just joined party.
Whoops, that one didn't good. But yeah, Roshan, the gap is absolutely insane. He is absolutely flying out there. Now,
stream's lagging a little bit again, Max.
yeah, I'm just gonna let it roll and hopefully it fixes itself. It's having another little lag spike. It should fix itself soon. But yeah.
So close to the end of the race too.
No, it's not you.
No, it's not you, sir.
It's lagging a little bit. It should fix itself soon. It's just having a moment again. It's had little micro moments throughout the race, but it's been fine for most of it
now.
Okay, hopefully it
on my end.
Itself. Yeah, it should fix itself soon. Yeah, 13 more laps.
Yeah.
I wasn't meant to stream tonight. I'm just thankful that my internet is a lot better than what it was last week, that's for sure. We're just gonna hang on. 12 more laps. No issues, hopefully. Oh, ZK is actually opting to stay out. So is he banking on a potential safety car to then pit for softs? I think Jacko could probably pit now for softs and just take it to the end. Yeah, he could probably pit and he'll still come out and have his ZK. So, depending on tyres though, will we see these guys stay out until the end of the race? Damo, he's still within ZK's DRS. But ZK's going to get DRS from the lap car.
Evil Blade, fastest lap of the race.
17.9 on those softs. This tyres will make it easy. Oh yeah, Onks, we haven't had an update from you. Let's give us some insight from ZK's engineer. What's his tyres on? 38%. They can easily get to the end. So, has Evil Blade made the wrong call here with boxing?
ZK 31 lap old hards and they're only on 38%. So what's that, like a 1%? No, how many percent per lap?
It's probably like 2 per lap. Hang on, 2? Oh, 46. It's probably like 1.5 or 2 per lap. Something like that. But Evil Blade, he's going to have to get on a charge here. He's got to get past Unique, and once he can do that, he can then chase down off Damo and ZK. I think Evil Blade just needs to wait for that main straight, and then he can get past with the DRS. But this has been a pretty good race so far. It's been very quiet at points, but we have had some exciting moments. And it's been great so far. Sharing the comms box.
It's been very good.
Haven't shared the comms box with you ever.
No, you kept asking for it last season, and here we are.
And Evil Blade up into
Maney gets a 3-second time penalty. What is the penalties looking like? So Mason Racing has 3, Taipan 6, Duck Puncher has 5 still. As Birdie gets a second penalty, I reckon Goffy will walk into his room and spank his bottom.
He was just saying how good Evil Blade is for being patient, and I think my audio's just broken itself.
So Duck Puncher 5, Henchman 3, Reaper 3, Jakeswell 3, Maney 3, and Pajala 6.
My audio has just died on my... Is it audio good for you guys?
I don't have the thing turned up because my mic likes picking up everything.
Chat, is the audio fine? Because on my end it's completely gone. I cannot hear a single thing. I can only hear...
Can you guys hear Maxi?
You. No, can hear. Can you hear the... It says I'm...
Can't hear Maxi.
Can you hear the game audio or just me? Game audio is gone.
Game audio's gone.
Settings. What the hell is going on? Why is my game audio completely just crapped itself out? Hang on.
It's only whining V6.
Jacko lost game audio. Yeah, is it a glitch? Because I...
Glitch, because...
Let me get back into the game.
Mine keeps dropping out as well, every now and then.
Oh, I'm back, I think. No, I had it for a second. But it's just decided that I can hear you. Whole thing is gone. We might be fine. We're just gonna have to ride it through 10 more laps.
Yeah.
And as we'll still be able to hear their audio because when we do the interview, so it should be fine.
Yeah. As I said, it's only crappy sounding F1 cars anyway. Bring back the V8s.
Formula
Oh,
E.
get in
There we
muddy
go. That's
yellow
perfect.
flag.
Kano. That's perfect. Perfect description of what
Yeah,
we are in
Formula
right now.
E. Just no, it can't be Formula E because they somewhat still have sound.
Yeah.
They scream.
You just get to hear. You're gonna have to put up with mine and Cub's beautiful voices just that little bit louder for the remainder
I don't know
of this
about
race.
yours being beautiful, but
Whoa.
if you think. Alright, back to the business side of things. 26-second gap between Jacko Rex and ZK. But defeated Damo is with ERS and ZK. The King just lost out by that. 30 redeeming. Clearly, he's gone in there and given him the big talking to as he moves up a position and gets fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, I was going to say, well, sorry, it's way too late in the season now. You can't move up a driver when there's like 4 races to go after this. I think it's 3 or 4 races to go as Evil Blade down the inside of Uffenhof. Please hold on, internet. Please. Evil Blade. He's got 8 laps to chase down ZK and Damo.
Evil Blade is playing the short fuel game here as his yellow fuel light is on.
Oh, you might want to
Oh,
hope
your
for
lag,
another
it's
thing.
lagging.
Yeah, I've had a bit of a lag spike. It's going to calm down, hopefully.
Yeah, there we go. It's.
There's
Do
8 more
you
laps.
have the?
Hold on.
You've got the stream open on the phone.
Oh, and Taipan has gone round.
No,
He's in 10th still. He doesn't change position, but he's
got
dropped.
9 seconds worth of pin, so.
Oh, is it 9 now? Oh, it is 2. That's unfortunate. Stream dead for 20 seconds now. Refresh it, Ox. Refresh it. It might be now. Hopefully it's fixed itself.
It's
A bit
lagging.
laggy. Yeah.
Oh, no,
7 more
mine-
laps.
mine
Just
just-
please. Hold on.
Mine just went into an ad, which is why
Okay.
I haven't paid my monthly subscription.
Come on, Cub.
But I'm
Gumbo
also
did it. You gotta do
playing-
it.
I'm paying for other things, so I need to sacrifice some.
Ooh.
Oh! Mason Racing just spins Taipan.
And as that's happened, we've seen Evil Blade jump ahead of Damo. So could this be Evil Blade finishing second here? He's now onto the podium places, and
Evil Blade is on right now.
oh my God. Please hold on. So close to the end. Just 7 more laps. And then I can end the stream. And then I don't have to do it again until my internet fixes itself. I wasn't even meant to be streaming, but we had little last minute problems, so had to step in, and my internet was, at the time, it was good. But let's just hope it can hold on. Flashbacks. Half the field.
Jacko
Has he
has
actually?
lapped half the field.
Gap to leader.
He has 2.
Oh my God, he has done that as well. That is unbelievable.
Coffee, surely you allow him to reserve in the Tier 1 race next week after mystery round.
Oh, surely
see his
Mr.
pace.
Reserve, bro. Like, as if it's a reserving. Like, surely, like,
be good
one of
to-
the Red
it'll
Bulls
actually-
can give him a...
It'd actually be good to see where his pace stacks up. Like, if this is his Tier 3 pace, I'd love to see his Tier 2 or Tier 1 pace, because this is beautiful.
Because you have ZK,
Like-
he races in Tier 2 Rapid, and he has some really good battles with the likes of Magic Shot, Roshan, Robot, and a lot of those really quick guys in Tier 2. So if you think about him being up there with the Tier 2 guys, you just think that how Jacko could go against people in Tier 1. He could
Yeah.
be midfield.
So, mate, if you're listening to the stream, Oxchillo will gladly give up his seat for you
Yes.
for tier 1.
Oh. Okay, this is a battle we're going to have to watch for the
Oh,
final 5 laps.
it's
Evil
on
Blade
now.
versus ZK.
Oxchillo in the chat. No.
It's on now, though. Evil Blade on the back of ZK. He's going to go for it
Evil up
into the final
inside.
corner.
He's
And
got DRS
He's
too.
got DRS to pull away. He'll have it for the next straight as well. So that is Evil Blade on the softs, now up into second. And I'm pretty sure ZK, he'll have the battery to try and attack him. He's got a lot of battery, ZK. But Evil Blade has gained
wheel
7
spin.
spots. Blade low fuel.
Better-
That's the only thing we need to
Ooh.
worry about. And there's a Red Bull off. It's not Taipan, I don't think. Not Taipan. Alright, Jacko. It's Mason. As his teammate comes to lap him. I got excited there. As Evil Blade, he's going to have to save fuel though. He is going to be struggling with fuel. I want to see if this thing wants to fix itself. It's not going to do it. But I think ZK's out of it now, so he's just going to have to cruise home and I think accept the 3rd place, to be honest, unless Evil Blade runs out of fuel. 4 laps to go.
See, Evil Blade has the 9-lap-old softs compared to the 38-lap-old hards. So, if that gap to Jacko was a little bit smaller, I reckon there could have been a fight for the lead. But Jacko has just made it work tonight, as he's coming up behind Mason. So he's about to lap Mason now.
Okay, here comes Little Flavs, though. He's now on the back of Wolfenhoof, so he's another one that pitted for softs around when Evil Blade did. And he's going to go for the move up the inside into turn 1. And Little Flavs up into 5th place.
Beautiful.
I have a feeling this top 5 is going to stay where it is, except... Oh, Damo's right here, though, as well. So Damo might lose out to Flavs. Damo seems to be struggling on those 39-lap-old hards. They are very old.
They will be getting old.
But yeah. Can he hold on? Or will Flabs get past him? I think he might as well do that. It's 4 laps.
Damo's got low fuel as well, so it's battle for the fuel conservation now. Will we see Evil Blade do a Jamie wink up and run out of fuel and let ZK come through and steal pinch second? Will all Little Flabs on the back of Damo? No, he doesn't go for the move.
He's setting it up for the main straight there, I think. As...
He's right on Damo now.
So here comes Flabs now on the back of defeated Damo. Damo's going to be burning his battery, however, it's not going to be. Falls ahead and up into 4th place. Well, I think Oof will be there. I think this is going to be a battle, see who can leave their tyres, the fuel, and obviously battery, because this battle between Uffenhoff and defeated Damo is far from over. That's for sure. Yeah. It's been gone.
I agree, Mushy.
Yeah. Well, just think, Mushy, 2 more days and we got to do the exact same thing at potentially another track that's going to be long.
Monaco.
No, Wheel, please do us good. I don't want Monaco.
So, Evil Blade has pulled out a bit of a lead to ZK now, which will help him in the fuel saving category.
Yeah.
So he's just got to
Lights
choose his
flashing
spots.
between yellow and normal, so I think will be fine.
As we start 3 laps to go of this race.
And no way! Looks like Evil Blade's gonna keep the gap from being 30 seconds of Jacko's lead. He is
That's an
absolutely
achievement in itself.
Yeah. What should be Baku? I hope not, honestly. If it's Baku.
Hey, I had practice there all weekend due
In
to
the
my
rain.
brother's series. Yeah.
Oh, and Maney, a 10-second penalty for exceeding track limits. What did Bro,
What did
dude.
Maney do?
Maney, you naughty boy. He's probably going to retire in the pits, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
Watch him come
Into the
pits.
pits.
And the 40 lap old hards.
Oh,
Oh! I wouldn't mind if it's Vegas, to be honest, Mushy. And Jacko's in to go for the fastest lap on soft.
And Maney has retired from the race.
Can't race anyone. Monaco isn't that bad. So Jacko onto softs, and he will come out very in head of Evil Blade, I'm sure. Yeah.
It narrows that lead down a little bit, but
Narrows it down
not
to like
much.
how many seconds? This is going to disrupt the battle between.
It narrows
Empty
it
and
down
dark.
to 9 seconds, 8 seconds.
Cheeky last lap pit stop. Oh, yeah, he'll get the fastest. Oh, Flav's got ZK. I haven't been watching this.
No.
But ZK
What
staying
has
out on these
happened to
hards.
ZK?
ZK staying out on the hards. I didn't think
He's
Flavs was going to
taking
get
track
him.
position.
Oh, that is
That is
unlucky.
disappointing.
Rush Racing League, welcome to team.
Oh, yellow flag, what is it?
It is back to green. 1ZK,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh. But yeah, ZK has lost out to Flavs, and I don't think he's going to get even a podium now at this rate. I just think he should have boxed maybe, but I don't know. Just at the time, it didn't seem probably right where he was
left
sitting.
it late.
If he pitted, he probably could have been able, when Evil Blade pitted, he probably could have been able to get back past and catch Damo and Ulf and maybe squeeze himself a third place, but unfortunately, that is going to be. I don't think ZK will even finish.
Jacko Rex has started the final lap of the race of the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Yeah, a mystery round for Tier 3, and even with no practice. Well, he probably did
Tier
practice,
3.
but
Tier 3 and 4 with the longest races so far.
yes. Well, yeah, Tier 4, 71 laps, 70 laps here. So, in total, that's 141 laps of racing.
Let's say that makes me tired.
141 laps.
Because I did a 26 lap race before that.
At Baku. And then you did another one at Baku, didn't you, earlier? That's all.
Yeah.
What if there was some no brakes? Someone's got to get cramps by now. But here comes Jacko Rex, the man who's absolutely dominating this championship. He's going to extend his lead even more. He's doing a Max Verstappen. He's had 6 wins in a row, and he's going to make it 7 consecutive wins and win the mystery round. Sets the fastest lap of 15.6. Sets Kano's lap record in the race. That is unbelievable. Evil Blade rounding the final corner now. He will take home 2nd place. A very good drive from the Ferrari, and gets his first Tier 3 podium on his return. Flavs P3 just gets it over ZK in P4. Damo will come across the line for P5. However, he's run out of fuel! Oh, and that's made it so Unique's got him! Unique takes 5th! And
Unique driver of the day, surely.
That's the unique driver of the day. Collie ban to 5th. But Damo, I didn't notice he ran out of fuel and he just had to fight to get to the line, and Unique just got him.
Birdie pits.
Oh my god. Why is Birdie pitted?
Because there's 25 seconds.
Damo, no.
Birdie.
Let's go, Birdie. But yeah. So ZK 44 laps on hards. That is unbelievable. Panache will take home
comes Panache.
P10. Mason will be P11 and then Duck 12th. Henchy 13th, 14th Pajalan, and Reaper pips Taipan for that final point. But yeah, so I don't think.
There was a minute 21 separating the top 10.
Yeah, you're right, Zervings. This is. Jacko is just on another level. It's unbelievable. He won't be doing the interview as he doesn't do interviews, I don't believe so. We'll invite him to the party, even though he doesn't do them. But so we might as well, I guess, invite. I'll see if Flabs can get him. Do you wanna?
How did Taiping get driver of the day?
Did
And
he?
I'm his TP.
69 laps practice. Okay. Well, I know Jacko does not do interviews, so where is... So, Evil Blade. I need to find Evil Blade. We'll send him an invite, and we'll also send one to... should we send one to ZK, because he finished 4th, then we won't be able to get Jacko in, so might as well just send ZK one, maybe do the interview for 4th. So we'll send one to Evil Blade. Where's Jacko? Well, someone anyway. He's probably not going to do it, but that's fine. And we'll do ZK, I guess, as well. And we might even just do unique and just say top 5, considering how Flabs is on PC, so we might not be able to get Flabs in unless Flabs does have an Xbox in one way or another. I have sent Evil Blade an invite to the party, but anyway. So, Jacko Rex takes the win, extends his championship lead. He gets the win over Evil Blade in 2nd. And then we got Flabs in 3rd, rounding off the podium. Then ZK 4th, the unique, last to 5th. So a very great drive from him. Then we got Damo 6th, Uffenhoof 7th, Lime Soda 8th. Then we got Birdie in 9th, Panache 10th, Mason Racing, Duck Puncher, Henchman, Pajala, Reaper, Taipan Jaswell, and then Maney, Driver, and Nonstop out retirements. So that is the mystery round. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to get Flabs in the party. I don't think so, considering how he's on PC, but got Evil Blade in here. Do we? Yeah, we do. However, he's disconnected, apparently. Does he say disconnected for you? Oh,
No, he's here for me.
on my screen it says
Is that
he's
Blade?
disconnected. I don't hear him. Alright, we're going to send ZK an invite anyway, considering how we basically had the podium up until then. So Ox, tell ZK to join the party right now, because why not? Just so he can be our thing, but Evil Blade has seemed to disconnect. Ox, tell ZK we're doing 4th place. As well, considering how he basically finished 3rd. Now we'll ask Flabs if he has an Xbox, but if not, we might invite Unique then, because essentially, do you have an Xbox? Xbox thing. But yeah, you know what? If Unique's still here, we might invite Unique just to say. Just so we essentially get a top 5. Yeah. Where's Unique? Are you in here, ZK? Oh, yeah, it is. Cool.
Yeah.
So Unique, we'll send one to Unique. Just because, why not? And I'll send him a message, probably. Good idea to send him a message and say that we're doing... I think Evil Blade is... Evil Blade? Yeah? Don't... No, but... Okay, we'll start it off with ZK. ZK, you had a pretty good race. You qualified 2nd, and unfortunately, in the end, you ended up getting pipped off the podium by Little Flabs. But other than that, talk us through your race and how this 100% mystery round at Hungary went for you.
I'll start off quali was a pretty decent lap, but when I was P2, I didn't even bother checking who was in front of me. Pretty self-explanatory. It's too fast. In the race, I started mediums. Was trying to keep up with Jack. I can't really remember who I was racing. It was a long time ago now. But I remember boxing for mediums, and then on the pit exit, we were going down a straight, and I don't know if we've had a snap or something. We met each other out on track, and he turned across me down a straight, took off both of our wings. don't want to blame anyone because I haven't watched it back yet, but it was a bit of a shame. Dropped me back pretty far, but I think it made my race a lot more fun because it was a good comeback. And at the end there, I was racing with Damo and Evil Blade, trying to catch up to them, managed to get past Damo. He was very fast. And Evil, I thought his tyres were going to fall off, and he made the right call to box off, and then managed to just go back past me, same as Flabs. So I definitely should have boxed for the softs looking back at it, but we all make mistakes. It happens. I did the best I can. Didn't quite get the podium, but still good points with the double points round. And yeah, don't really want to talk about P1 because I just don't think it's that fair at this point. He's just in a completely different league, racing his own race.
Basically.
But congrats to Evil Blade on the P2. Very well deserved. Extremely fast. So well done to you.
Yeah, Cubby, I would have kicked Blade from the party and re-invite him. He just told
I'm
me to kick
trying.
him.
I'm legit. Press the button.
I sent Unique an invite, but I don't think he's going to join, unfortunately. So, but yeah, anything you want to say to ZK on P2?
All I'm going to say to ZK is he sounds really damn tired.
I am, mate.
Bit of a
I had
hard,
a foot
bit of a long
cramp
trip.
for the last 15 laps.
Oh,
Jet lagged from a plane ride. Had to pretty much rush home for this race. And yeah, arms are dead.
Well, make sure to get a good rest. Next week, I believe, is... I have no clue what's next week. Might be Qatar or Netherlands? I'm not sure. I know we're in the final leg of the season now. I think it's
It is Zandvoort.
Zandvoort. Okay, how are you feeling for that?
All right. I don't really enjoy driving it anymore, but it's okay. We're not even on stream anymore. Right.
No, you're still here. You're still I'm streaming it. So you're still good.
Maxie.
Yeah, hello?
Hello.
Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Can you hear me all good? Is it all good
Hello.
stuff? Hello? Hello, 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 hello. Can you hear me? Hello?
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Here.
Can you hear me? All good?
Is the stream still on?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
you
yeah.
like-
Okay.
No.
No,
Yes. Okay.
I'm
Well, Zandvoort next week. I don't really enjoy driving it anymore. The curbs are painful, but I'll try the best I can, and we'll see how it goes.
Can you even hear me? I don't think you can hear me. Okay. Well, I think we're gonna have to call it there, guys. I'm sorry. I don't know why.
No clue.
Can you hear me? Is that okay? Okay, well, I don't think there's anything we can do. We might just have to call it here. We've had a few technical troubles throughout this stream. Also, now my audio's decided to come back, I've just noticed. And we've got Evil Blade. Okay. Evil Blade, hello, can you hear? Can you hear me? Can you hear? You guys hear me?
Max is talking to the stream,
I don't know.
but he can't hear us.
I can hear you guys, but can you hear me? Oh no. I don't think I can. Okay, hang on. Let me put it on friends only.
Yeah,
Leave and
Max
go back.
is. I don't know what's happening. We can't hear you, mate.
We'll join back, we'll join back, we'll join back. We'll join back. Ugh. We've had it's been a long stream. We've been streaming for about 2 hours now. We're just trying to get this outro out of the way just so I can get this interview done with Evil Blade and ZK. However, I don't believe it's gonna work, unfortunately. So, I might just have to call it there, unfortunately, guys, if I can connect to the stream. I don't know if it's going to let me. And I might need to restart my Xbox thing. So, we'll be quick with this. Hopefully I can join the party. If Evil Blade's left, then I'm just going to end the stream and do the outro from there, guys. I don't know. The stream's still working, but... Okay, quickly. Fix itself, please. Please, please, please. I'm going to join the party. There we go. Join party. Oh, hello? Can you guys hear me?
Wakey,
Yep.
wakey.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Hey,
So we
there
got
he is.
ZK. We got ZK out of the way. I don't know what happened. I could hear ZK and I was talking, but then apparently they couldn't hear me.
Isn't that how it works?
Yeah, very lovely. But well, I think you were saying how you don't like the curbs at Zandvoort, ZK, and you're feeling, but you'll see how you go next week.
Yeah, track isn't very fun anymore. I used to love it, but the curbs are now death, so I struggle a bit there. But I'll try and keep within 20 seconds of Jacko. I'll take that as a win.
Yeah, basically, just from now till the end of the season, where he'll probably go up at least to tier 2, that's for sure. But anyway,
Yeah.
anything you want to say, Cub?
Nah, I just wanted to say he sounds tired.
Yeah, all good. So that's ZK, thank you, and we'll move on to the man
Thank
in
you.
P2, Evil Blade. You had a very strong round, just in the top 10, I believe, and you managed to have a very good strategy and a lot of pacing consistency, and managed to carve your way through the field and end up claiming a well-deserved P2. How was your race?
Quality was alright. I thought I did a pretty good lap. Yeah, as the race started, I just sort of overtook people that I needed to at time, and I actually messed up my strategy. I wanted to go med hard, but I ended up going medium soft, so it worked out in the end.
Oh yeah, it did work out.
Probably a better strategy than going med hard, to be honest.
Yeah, paid off.
Yeah, I'll definitely take a P2.
Yeah, so second really good result for you. It'll boost you up in the standings, but especially with double points as well, so that will help you out in the tier 3 standings after joining halfway through. But yeah, really good race by you. Made some really good overtakes and really pulled in ZK and Damo on that last soft stint. What was going through your head through that?
Oh, it was just drive. Basically, that was my thing. Finish, don't crash. You know, get points for Ferrari boys, and yeah, just managed to make it work. Had a fantastic engineer tonight, so he did the stats for me, and he told me when to pit, so it was worked out well.
That's good. Goffy was cheering you on in chat, but yeah, congrats.
Sorry, boss.
Congrats on the P2 Cub. Do you have anything you want to say?
Nah, you basically stole all the questions I was going to ask you.
Oh, good hell. Zandvoort next week, how are you feeling for that?
I like the Zandvoort actually. Bit of a technical track, but then it's pretty easy once you can, especially once you're in clear area. If you're battling with people, it can be hard to get out from behind them. But it should be alright race.
Oh, good. Well, congrats on the P2, and we'll see you next week. But yeah, anyway, guys, that will be it for the double 100% races for Wallaby Racing League Tier 3 mystery round at the Hungarian Grand Prix. Make sure to stay tuned for Tuesday night in 2 days' time at 8:15 AEST, where I believe it's you again, Evil Blade, commentating with Kirko for Tier 2. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching from me and the Cub9, and we will see you all next time. Good